Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My screens to you. It's your girl Angela Aaron, and I am back with another video. So happy New Year, you guys! We made it to 2026. Wow, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I'm just so happy that I'm here. Like, man, 2025 was an interesting year. I started YouTube. Um, well, I started making content last year, the beginning of last year, but I've always had a YouTube account since like 7, 8 years now. So, I mean, yeah, 2025 was an interesting year. And I just want to take a moment to thank you guys so much for subscribing, for liking my videos, and for commenting your thoughts. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. And hopefully this year will continue to grow, all right? All right, now let's get into the video. So I'm going to be using Oden's Eye Little Ghost Palette. And while I get this look going, we're going to just chat about something. So I'm going to use Licorice. Oh, okay. So that's a matte. Then I'm going to use Haunted House, which is this lovely blue. Then I'm going to use Candy Corn, which is orange. And I'm going to use Screech, which is this shimmer orange. Whew. I don't know about that Screech. I mean, I've clearly tried it before, but I don't know. And I got my smoothie. I did a strawberry banana with kale. Ooh, the kale kind of makes it a little spicy. Yeah, it's like a little spice kick to it. Anyway, I got my eyebrows and my eyelids primed. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think what I'm going to do... Whew. Actually, liquid's kind of looking like a brown, a purplish type of matte. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put licorice in my crease. Since it has kind of a brownish look. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start light because this color is very dark. And I'm actually wanting this to be a little lighter so it doesn't outshine the Haunted House color. All right. So I finally got to see Avatar's new movie, Fire and Ash, which is the trilogy, the third one. And I couldn't believe how incredible that movie is. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going very light because I really want that haunted house color in the corner to pop. Gonna put that. I think I'm gonna put that in my outer corner. But yeah, I actually like the way that's starting to look. But it was incredible. I went to go see it in IMAX 3D, and these are my glasses, y'all. Look, now ain't nothing fancy about it, but I haven't seen a movie in IMAX 3D in a while. And y'all, when I tell you, the visual was incredible. Like everything looked like it was coming right at you, and the texture of it, the way everything looked texturally, like the Avatar franchise movies are just incredible visually already. But if you see it in IMAX 3D, it takes that to a whole nother level. Like the water, it looks like there's scenes where it looks like you're underwater. There's moments where it looks like you can just touch, like you can walk on the grass. It makes it feel like you're right there. When there's creatures flying, you can almost think that you can feel the breeze. It's incredible. It is incredible. And I'm just blending the whole increase out. I said increase. The crease out because I still want it to be light. but yet I don't want to bring it all the way up to my eyebrows. So I'm just doing the whole entire, I'm blending out the whole entire thing. See how that looks? Okay. Try to find my brush. Nope. What the heck's going on? Okay. So now I'm going to put that haunted house in my outer corner. So in this movie, we are introduced to a new tribe called the Ash. And with the franchise, this movie takes full advantage of the elements. So there's water, there's air, there's earth, and then there's fire. So there's the forest people, which is the original tribe. Then there's the water people. I know there's a specific name, but I don't remember it. I'm sorry. And then there's the ash people. And then there's I know this one. The wind, I think windbenders or wind traders. So I don't want to give too much away, but it mainly focuses on the ash people. I call them ashy because these people, whoo, the ash people are terrible, man. The ash people are rebels against the forest people. They're basically against any and everybody who don't do things the way they do things. They are so rebellious. And they basically stop believing and believing in the God that they worshipped. So before, they were like the forest people. But because when they faced hardships and when they felt that their God didn't provide, like they were taught to lean on the God that they worshipped and rely on them for their worship, for their prayers to be answered, and that didn't happen, they said forget it. And they went out to the mountains, into the volcano near that area, a whole different side of the whole nother place, and they resided over there, and they turned into savages, heartless warriors, enslaved to their queen. And it's actually quite sad, because they literally come out of nowhere and start fighting. Like there's no warm up to them. They just come in and swoop down and start just letting off heat, just letting off flames. And they have like different powders and stuff that they use to make sparks and create fires and stuff like that. And it's crazy. And the movie picks up where it left off. So if you haven't seen the second one, in the first one, this is a movie where you have to watch all the ones before. You can't just skip the movies and go to the new one. It's not going to work. I mean, it'll give you a little insight of what happened previously, but it's going to build up on what happened in the previous films. So you have to go back, watch the first one, watch The Way of Water, and then watch this one. Trust me, you got to watch these in order. It's like the Star Wars movies. You can't watch those movies out of order because it's not going to make sense. It's a lot going on and it's a lot to follow. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? I think I need to blend it a little more. I don't know. Because see, in the mirror it's going to look different, but in the mirror it looks good, but on camera it's not looking that blended. I don't appreciate that. Okay, let's just move on. Oh, I think what I'm gonna do, because the screech color is darker than the candy corn. See, I'm gonna do the screech as the main color, and then I'm gonna do the candy corn in the inner corner. I think that'll be the best thing to do. So I'm gonna get a flat brush, And then I'm going to apply Screech on my lid. And I might have to go back to the haunted house to blend because I'm putting it next to it. But anyways, this movie is incredible. I cried like 4 times. If you go and see this movie, you better get your Kleenex because you're gonna cry. You're gonna get emotional. Even if you don't cry, you're gonna get emotional. I'm telling you. I wasn't ready for this movie to be that emotional. Because it literally picks up where it leaves off in the second one. So I didn't know it was gonna do that. So it starts off right away with the theme of grief. And there's a lot of different themes that this movie hits on. Yeah, I think that's good. You know, it's starting to look like it has a pink undertone. Just a little bit as I'm blending it out. And I'm not bringing it up too high. See what I'm saying? One of the things that it mainly focuses on is the journey of grief and healing. And for somebody who has lost a lot of friends, a lot of family, who've lost some people that I love very much, it hit home. It really made me think and reminded me how much I love those ones that I lost. And the impact that they had on my life when they were here. And yeah, it reminded me of how important it is to heal. Now, everybody heals in different ways. And throughout this movie, you see how everybody is dealing with grief. Everybody is in a state of grievance, but everybody's dealing with it differently. Some people are ignoring it. Some people are stuck in grievance and like not looking forward to the future. There's other people who are blaming themselves for why things are the way they are. The family is in shambles. I'm telling you, Jake's family, shambles. And it really, their family really gets put to the test when the Ash people show up, because it really makes them question not only themselves individually, but as a family. Can they pull it together? Can they put their individual issues to the side and come together and fight as a union and stand up and be strong for the greater good of the whole tribe? Can they do it? Are they strong enough to do it? It's amazing. This movie is incredible. Another other things that were coming up in the movie was family, honesty, tradition, and deleted thoughts. There's a word I'm using deleted to replace another word. That sometimes when hurtful memories and hurtful trauma goes unchecked, it can lead you to that point. I know, because I've had deleted thoughts and I've actually tried to delete myself. So that hit real hard. But I did get the help that I needed. I'm doing better. But, you know, I have the constant reminder of what has happened. And it is a constant fight when you go through hardships. So two different people can go through the same thing, but the way they deal with it, the conflict, the issues, the emotional, it could change the outcome. And not everybody gonna deal with the same thing the same way. Okay, oops. I think I got too much. I put candy corn in the inner corner. And I know it's a very serious matter, so that's why I'm changing my tone. Just let you know I'm very serious about that. Somebody who's having deleted thoughts, that's something I take very seriously. That's something I don't play with. I have a dark humor with a lot of things. I can joke around and find the humor in a lot of things, but that's something I don't have a humor for. I don't. So that's something not to play with me with. See, it's looking a little faded. Y'all see that? It's looking a little faded. I don't like this. Hold on. I'm gonna go back in with the haunted color. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back in with the haunted color and darken that outer corner, and then we gonna blend. Yeah, there we go. So we gonna then blend next to the haunted house. But this movie is special. It's so special. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna just drag it up just a little bit. Just a little bit, because I don't want to ruin the blending I did earlier. But I just want to bring it up to frame it, and then I'm gonna get that shimmer, that screech, and then see how that looks. See how much better that looks. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. But this movie is truly a roller coaster. And I'm not saying that this movie is like super sad, but there are some sad moments. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to warn and prepare y'all for. There are some sad moments. And I swear, because of the way I'm seeing the movie and me watching it, I didn't even want to get up to pee. I'm so serious. I did not want to get up to pee because I was like, I don't want to miss a thing. I swear I don't. But that's what I get for getting a medium soda. I shouldn't have done that. I should have known better than that. So I will be watching the movie again. I'm not going to theaters again, but when it comes out, I will be watching it again and seeing what part I missed. Because I asked the woman next to me what I missed. She said I didn't miss nothing, but I don't believe her. Because there was a lot going on. Like every minute, it was something, it was something, it was something. Everything just do. Just happened like a domino effect. And you're trying to stop the dominoes, but just boom, 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 boom. Like it's always something. So I'm just like, I know she's lying. I know she's trying to spare my feelings. But I said, no, she's lying. I missed something. So I think, I don't like the way this candy corn is looking. I'm not feeling that. So I'm going to take Juvia's Place matte setting spray. And I'm going to spray my brush just a little bit. Oh, there we go. You don't need a lot because this stuff is strong. I'm going to dip back into the candy corn. And I'm going to pile up on what I already placed. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That little bit made a difference. Thank you, Juvia's Place. Thank you. What else did I want to mention about this film? Oh, I probably need to dip back with the screech one more time. Just so that I don't... No, I'm just gonna very slightly dip next to it. I don't know if you can see it, but I try not for that thing to fall. But this movie is incredible. I love this movie. I absolutely loved it. I was blown away. My breath was taken away. I was literally like, oh my God. I was literally saying, oh my God, throughout the whole film. I know them people next to me was probably like, girl, stop saying, oh my God. Stop saying, whoa. Stop saying, oh, stop. Just stop. But I wasn't too loud. But, you know, the crowd was there with me. They, you know, when things got did that was deserved, people were like, I did just like this. Get them out of here. Get her out of here. Get them out of here. And everybody was like, right along with me. They was right there with me. I said, okay, the crowd is here. We're here. We're having a good time. That's what it's about. Why come to the theater if you're not having a good time? You could have went home. Man, it's spicy. Look one more time. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. So, okay, I had to check for time because I'm on a time limit. So, I'm gonna take Juvia's Place setting spray and I'm gonna set this whole look. If I can get it off. Okay. Oh, God. Now, normally you don't need a fan after the setting spray, but I'm doing this just to assure everything's in place. Now, I'm stretching my face because everything feels really tight right now. So I'm just exercising the muscles in my face. I know I look crazy. It's all right. So I'm going in with the Il Makiage and I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm going to get as close to my lid as possible. I'm going to do it very thin because I want a natural look. I'm not really caring for the cat eye today. Cute. And another thing I want to say about this movie, I couldn't help but feel the spirituality in this. I love the human side of this movie. It just feels like, what am I trying to say without sounding mean? You know how people assume that because you're categorized into a group, that everybody thinks the exact same way about everything? Well, this movie proves that that's not true. And even in the real world, it's like that. Like, you can have a group of black people in one setting, but are we all going to see everything the exact same way? No, because we're not all the same. We all didn't grow up the same way. We all didn't have the same experiences. We all didn't have the same parents. We all didn't have the same religion. We all didn't grow up in the same neighborhoods. So even though we are one, our individualities makes us so unique and special. And that's something that they I feel like they focus more on that in this movie, and I absolutely loved it. Executed perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean this look up. I hope y'all understood what I meant when I said that. It was nothing offensive, okay? I don't want nobody taking what I'm saying out of context. I really don't. But there's also a spiritual aspect in this movie as well. There's more of like a governed method that's presented. And there's also the Ash people, they lean more on like kind of like voodoo type of rituals and things like that. Like, so there's so many different, I feel like spiritualities was like presented in this movie. And I think that just made it a little more special than the previous films. It gave it more diversity. And I think that that's important to represent. Like, they're all the same type of person, but the way they came up is what makes them different. They're different practices, they're different laws that they live by, the different ways they choose to treat each other as a tribe. All these things make a difference. But the way the humans see them, they see every last one of them the same way. And they give no cares about them. It's like, we don't care if you're the ash people. We don't care if you're the water people. We don't care if you're the forest people. You're not human, so you ain't good enough. Like, that's the human mentality that is presented in this film. And it is amazing. Like, it really makes you think about the world, the timing that we live in right now, and how people choose to treat others because of their differences. Now, I'm not trying to give the ash people a pass, because when you see the movie, you'll understand why. Yeah, nah. The ash people, they were wrong. The ash people seem worse than the humans. It do seem like that. Like, I don't know if that was the intention, but they seem worse than the humans, man, for real. I was just like, oh my God. So not only do they have to deal with the ash people trying to wipe them out, but they have to deal with the humans. Like, it's too much. Too many humans. Too much going on. Too many enemies. It's like you're dealing with your circumstances and you're just like, man, I didn't get that promotion that I worked so hard for. They gave it to somebody else. And then I got this going on, that going on, da 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 da. And sometimes it all seems like it's too much. But don't give up. Don't give up. That was such a huge message that stuck out to me throughout this whole movie. Life is going to get hard. Hardships are going to come. But giving up is not the way. You have a support system. You got people who love you and need you. Don't give up. You mean more. You're important. You matter. Stay. Be here. We need you. Dang it. Well, yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I thought I saw something on the other side. Oh, and I want to introduce Colourpop's Level Up Mascara in black. Y'all see that? It is a lengthening mascara. Now, I will tell y'all, I've tried this before, but it was so long ago. It was maybe, 2014? Was it 2014? I don't know. It was so long ago. So I don't remember if this is a good product or not. But let's go. I will have all the information of all the products I use in my description. So if you don't remember any of the products I use, do not worry. Oh, freak. I got some mascara on my lid. Y'all see that? Freakity, freak, freak, freak. Now I gotta fix it. Let's see if I can, though. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna cover it with the shimmer. So I know I'm looking crazy right now. And we're just gonna go to the other eyelid and try not to make that same mistake. I'm gonna wait for that mascara to dry, and then I'm gonna cover it. So I'm not gonna leave it like that. You know, y'all see the mascara? Y'all see it? I can see it in this mirror, but this is just a lengthening. And to be honest with you, I prefer a volume lash because my lashes are naturally thin. So this does nothing for my volume, but this does make my lashes look longer and it's giving me a natural look. So it's giving me a little bit visibility, and I would have to probably layer it more. But it does look longer, but they're still very thin. And me personally, I don't like thin lashes. I don't. But, you know, there's a certain time for things. And yeah, I'm going to just turn my brush around on the other side. Ooh. See if I can fix it. So frustrating. Okay, it faded. Let's go in again. Okay. Yay! It's nonsense. And I do feel like this mascara, I normally don't use Colourpop's mascara. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, people really don't be talking about Colourpop's mascaras. And I don't know why. Like, do people not like it? I mean, their palettes are popular. I'm going one more time. I'm not going to use the point. I'm just going to, because I put about 5 layers of mascara on my other eye. But I noticed people don't really talk about Colourpop's mascara. I don't know why. Comment down below. Do y'all try Colourpop's mascara? And if so, why do y'all think Colourpop mascaras don't get no praise? What's going on? Is this something that I don't know that I'm about to find out? What's going on? All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and fan it. I also noticed that the mascara, it feels very light on my eyes. There we go. Speed it up. I don't know. And I'm not used to my mascara feeling thin. I think that's why I feel it's it's not exactly watery, but it's feeling like it is. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on. My skin does feel a little dry though. Maybe I should put a little bit of this on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Wet n Wild's matte primer. I probably should have shook it up. It's a little watery right now. Yeah, that feels better. Actually, yeah, my skin was a little dry. I'm gonna go ahead and just fan it. Force a habit. All right, I think we're good. All right, you guys, and this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Are you gonna go see Avatar, Ash and Fire and Ash, excuse me? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about the Avatar franchise? Are you loving the franchise? Do you think they're in the right direction? Do you not really care for it? Just let me know. Sound off in the comment section. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I avoided giving y'all some spoilers on the film, right? But I am going to let y'all in on a little something, something, just a little something, something. All right, I'm alone. So I'm going to come a little closer. Yeah, y'all see me, right? Nobody's around y'all, right? You're alone? Okay. There's going to be a 4 and 5 avatar, y'all. Now, that's going to depend on the success of the third one. So if you want the 4 and 5 Avatar movies, we got to show up and we got to watch the movie. I want to see 4 and 5. I want the other elements. I want to see what else happens. I want to know. So now that y'all know, do with that information what you will. And the Avatar movies, they tend to release every 2 to 3 years. So if 4 and 5 are released, what's going to happen is 4 is probably going to come out 2028 or 29. And then if that movie does well, then 5 is going to come out 2031 or 32. So, I mean, I'm here for it. Are you here for it? Let me know. Before you guys go, please remember, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support y'all gave me on my first year running. I kind of freestyled it, to be honest with you guys. So I think this year I'm going to be more structured. I'm going to be more intentional. I'm going to be more direct. I'm going to be more selective in the things that I talk about. And I just hope and pray that my hard work will pay off and we will continue to grow together. So I will see you guys next time. And as always, much love.